Assalamu alaikum friends, welcome to my channel Learn with Fun by Zarar sir. Okay, so in today's lecture I'll be teaching you fabrication or steps for fabrication of depletion of NMOS, and I don't need to repeat it. MOSFET means metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. So let's start our discussion with depletion of NMOSFET. Before starting the discussion, I'll quickly revise you what we have already studied in fabrication of enhancement and MOSFET. The first step was substrate, deposition of SiO2, PLG for gate, deposition of Thinox, deposition of polysilicon, PLG for drain and source, diffusion of drain and source, deposition of Thinox. The next step is deposition of Thinox, PLG for contact cuts, this is the contact cuts, then deposition of metal, and then PLG for contact separation, then deposition of, again this is the Thinox, then PLG for contact terminal, where you take out the terminal, and deposition of metal. So these are the 14 steps that you have already studied in fabrication of enhancement. Now let's continue our discussion with fabrication of depletion NMOS. There would be the same color. Red means polysilicon, green means diffusion, blue means metal, yellow means P diffusion. So this is my P substrate. Okay, now this is my substrate. Now these two steps are extra step which were not there in the previous fabrication of enhancement MOS. Now next, this step is PLG for channel. This is, so we need to create channel over here. So this is the fabrication step for PLG for channel. Now you implant this channel. So this is channel implantation. Now the further each and every step is same as that of previous one. Now see, deposition of Thinox. Once you deposit Thinox, deposition of polysilicon. Next, PLG for drain and source, diffusion for drain and source. These are the diffusion for drain and source. Deposition of Thinox, again PLG for contact cuts, this is my contact cuts, deposition of metal which is blue in color, and then again PLG for contact separation. So this is contact separation, space is created, as we know in PLG space is created. So PLG for contact separation, so this two contact get separated. Now after contact separation, deposition of Thinox. Do remember, wherever I talk about PLG, I have created this mask. So this mask denotes that this much space will be cleared out from this material. So deposition of Thinox, and then again PLG for contact terminal. See, for PLG the mask is present, PLG for contact terminal, and finally deposition of metal. So again this metal get deposited, for which you can take out the terminal. So there are 14 steps, and each step will be same, exactly same as we have already studied in depletion enhancement and MOS. So now this is depletion MOSFET. I'll repeat the steps. One is substrate, PLG for channel separation, deposition of Thinox, deposition of polysilicon. Now again PLG for drain and source, diffusion for drain and source, deposition of Thinox. So this is my Thinox. PLG for contact cut, and this is my contact cut. After this step I have created space over here, so which is called as PLG for contact cut. Now deposition of metal. Now I need to separate these two, and you know, if I need to create space, it is PLG for contact separation, then deposition of Thinox. See, PLG for contact separation, deposition of Thinox, PLG for contact terminal. So I need to create space again after Thinox complete the whole layer, so I need to separate. So PLG for contact terminal, and finally deposition of metal. So these are the steps, what I would say, for fabrication of depletion MOSFET. In next video I will be explaining you why and what CMOS is. So we'll be continue with the CMOS. So I'll quickly revise you what we have already studied. So there are only two steps that you need to remember. One is PLG for channel and channel implantation. So hope you have understand the concept of this video. See, I'll repeat as I have already repeated in that video, that this are the reduced or minimized steps of fabrication The real process of fabrication takes more than 100 steps. If you could refer a good book like SMG, there are ion implantation had large number of details or tiny particles of detail in it, micro bit of detail in it, but I have only explained you a little bit what you can write in your examination and understand the concept out of it. So do remember, I will explain you the final. This is my gate, drain and source. Hope you have liked the video. Subscribe my channel and comment below that you have understand what I mean to say about by fabrication of MOSFET. Okay, so we have completed, see guys, we have completed depletion and enhancement MOSFET. Okay, in next lecture, guys, what would be the change for PMOS? The only change for PMOS will be just replace the substrate and replace the layer of diffusion. So I don't need to revise you again and again, but hope you have understand the concept behind it. So thank you. In next lecture I will be starting or teaching you what does CMOS mean and how to fabricate CMOS. Thank you.